Hey, what's up? This is Nancy. I'm just getting in the house. Today was a good day. Today was good. Had a lot of running around to do and took care of some errands for my mom, but it was good. Today's Monday, so on Mondays we have tumbling with Jennifer and karate with Jonathan, and they're both like around the same time. So the way it works is I take Jonathan, leave him there, take Jennifer to tumbling, stay there with her, and when she's finished, pick up Jonathan. That's the way we've been doing it. But here's something else you don't know about me. I'm not a nighttime driver. I do not like driving at night. I hate the bright lights that the other drivers have. Kind of jealous that mine just not that bright, but it irritates my eyes just seeing all them damn lights, so I just prefer to take care of all my shit during the day. But like tumbling and karate, they're evening classes, so it is what it is. So I make that happen. But today was foggy as shit. Like you can't see in front of you. That's how much fog is outside. So I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Thankfully, my dad, I asked him, I'm gonna be in the car. Can you just drive? And he's like, bet. And it's crazy because my dad drove like a special needs bus in New York. So he's been driving. That's his profession. And even him, he's driving back home and he's like, I can't see nothing. I'm like, well, it would have been way worse with me. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Dad, for taking us to our classes. So today at tumbling, Jennifer's in level 1. Jennifer been in level 1 for a while, but they keep on telling her, next week you're gonna be level 2. Next week you're gonna be level 2. Next week you're gonna be level 2. So today she just thought, I'm gonna knock it out. Like she said, I don't know if she said this yesterday when we did the video together. Oh, she did in the video that we made that did not get published because Jennifer sucks butt. So it's the cartwheel, back walkover, and front walkover. I don't know if it's in that combination, but that's what she has to master before she goes on to level 2. But they've been saying next week, and it's been a while. Like it's been a month of next weeks. So today she knocked it out. She said, "Ma, look," and I saw her, and I gotta videotape it one day. So she did her little flips and everything, and I'm like, "Yeah, you go, girl." And so class is over, and I hand her jacket, and she just like walks and leaves me, and I realize she's burying her face in her jacket. So I'm like, what happened? Like, what's wrong? Like, I was on the phone, you know what I mean? So I'm like, did I miss something? Did something happen? What happened? And she's like, I thought I was gonna be in level 2. So I'm like, let's go talk to this dude and find out why. And I thought I was gonna be talking to her instructor, the one that instructs her, but there's a guy over him that promotes people. So I spoke to him, and he was like, basically she has to do that 3-part routine 10 times without no mistakes. Once she masters that 10 times without no mistakes, he will promote her to level 2, because they're not going to take time out of level 2 to go, polish what you should have already mastered in level 1. So, and he's like, the things that we're going to be learning in level 2, if you don't have everything down packed in level 1, you can injure yourself. And she's just sitting there crying and still crying and all that stuff. And I'm just like, he's like, you're really doing good. And I'm like, yeah, Jennifer, you showed me what you did today. That was really good. And then her instructor that sees her weekly just kind of gave her a hug and comforted her, and it was nice. I mean, sad, because, Jennifer's sad, but, she's gonna get it. Like, she's gonna get it. She just has to do more practice at home. The garage is at her disposal, because I told her no flipping in the house because she flips all over the house. And I don't want you to break anything or hurt anybody. So no flipping in the house, but the garage is all hers. Have fun with that. So it's always an issue to find out what the hell I'm going to talk about for that day. And I didn't know until actually a little while ago. I had no clue. But I was talking to my mom today. I take my mom to work every morning, and I had told her about the video I did on Erica, and I was like, I want to show you the video, like I want you to see it, but I kind of curse a lot, Mom. Mommy, I curse a lot, and I know how much you don't like that, so I don't know if you want to see the video. And she's like, no, I don't want to see it if you're cursing. So she didn't see it, but I talked to her about it this morning. And it's funny, I don't think I've ever explained a story like that to my mom. So I told her about, like, she knew about the whole autopsy thing. And I told her about the whole autopsy thing. And she's like, you know, Nancy, I'm going to tell you this. When I die, from whatever I die from, do not let nobody hack into me like that. She said, don't let nobody hack into her like that. She does not want that to happen. So it was like cool because it's good to learn. I'm trying to look something up. It's good to know what somebody's last wishes are. What somebody's last wishes are. And I told her, I was like, if y'all don't know what killed me, cut me up. Let me, you know, I want you to have peace. You know what I mean? If it was like some kind of medical situation, medical if it was kind of like, if it was the doctor's fault, you know what I mean, that killed me, you need to know. You need to know. So by all means, Jessica, Jennifer, Jonathan, Jamie, when it's my time to go, if there's not no concrete reason of how I passed away, hopefully it's old age, yeah, do an autopsy. Do an autopsy. And that led us into the conversation. No, this led us into the conversation. Hold on. Oh, okay.
We woke up that morning. We were anxious. We were like waiting for that day. We were so excited to welcome.
I don't know if anybody saw this.
Ruby
it was on Dr.
Oz.
A
routine C-section.
I'm not sure. Probably yesterday.
And mother and baby were
and
fine.
it is. Let me pause it. It is. It wowed me. It is about a young lady that had a C-section and gave birth to, I believe it was a little girl. And I want to get the story right. Hold on, let me see what they wrote about it. She got that auto screen rotate. I absolutely hate that because whenever you turn the phone around, it rotates with you. I ain't got time for that. It says, on today's show, we met Ruby, a woman with an amazing story. After giving birth to her baby girl, she unexpectedly lost her pulse and was unresponsive for 45 minutes. She was not breathing and she had no heartbeat for 45 minutes after giving birth to her child. Yeah, I mean, if you're on Facebook, check out, it's Dr. Mehmet Oz. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. See? Check that out. Like, seriously, if you want to see or, you know, read about the story, it just wowed me. So she gave birth to the child, and she held the baby and everything, and she just stopped breathing, no heartbeat. And like they said, it was 45 minutes of them trying to resuscitate and trying everything. And one thing the doctor did say, he said, I think it might be this or that, but we won't be able to find out until the autopsy. You understand? So that was crazy. She just gave birth, so the family's there. They pulled the family in to say goodbye. And I think after they said goodbye, her heart started beating again. They were about to pull her off the machines that she's hooked up to. They were about to pull her off, and her heart started beating again. She started breathing again, and she was like nothing happened. And they're amazed, and everybody's saying, that is some supernatural force that brought her through. It was cool because she said when she was wherever she was, she felt this peace that she's never felt before. And she saw her dad that passed away 7 years prior, and she was trying to come towards the dad, and the dad told her, no, go back. That was cool. And I talked to my mom about it today on the phone, and I was like, Mom, did you hear this story? Because she's like heavy into news, and especially the doctor show. She watched the doctors, Dr. Oz, the other one, just she likes her doctor shows. And I was like, did you hear about it? She's like, I heard about it in a commercial, but I didn't get a chance to watch it, and I was just telling her about it. And it was like when they were getting ready to pull her off the machines, that's when she came to. And I was talking to my mom because like I said, we started talking about, hey, don't cut me. And I was like pro cut. And I was like, what do you feel about the life support and stuff? I said, because I want you to know, and I'm going to let the kids know, keep me on forever. Keep me on until whatever insurance I have decide they're not going to pay for it anymore to keep me alive. And even then, I want you to appeal. I'm so serious. I want you to appeal that decision and give me more time. Because, I could be sitting there chilling and talking to a bunch of folks. Like, I could be up there talking to Erica. My uncle passed away. I could be up there talking to him. God knows who else I might run into while I'm up there. We got to catch up. I got to tell you what's been going on since you've been dead or whatever. So it might be, I might need time. Like, give me a couple of months, a year tops on life support. Like, I'm so very serious. Like, I know I'm joking. I know I'm laughing. And I am seriously going to have this conversation with my kids when they get older. Well, shit. I mean, my mother knows. So that's good. If I pass soon. But as I get older, they get older, I'll let them know, like, keep me plugged up. Keep me plugged up. Do not let them take me off. Ever. Ever. Like, seriously. I'm so serious. Shit. I don't give a fuck. I remember we had this conversation a while ago, long time ago, and my mom's like, so, if I'm on life support, you just gonna come visit me? Yeah, we gonna still have our damn talks. I'm gonna do your hair, all that. Like, shit. Yes. Uh-huh. Damn right. So I thought it was a cool ass story. Really cool, very touching. And I had to repost it. I had to share it on my page. So, there is a God, and he does work in mysterious and miraculous ways. So, I thought it would be very inspirational and all that. So, I posted it. But I'm going to cut this video. This is the shortest video I'm probably ever going to make. I am sleepy. I want to go to bed. Think about it. It's 7:53. It's 7 minutes before my kids' bedtime. I think I'm gonna beat them to it. I'm so sleepy. So anyway, I'm gonna get up, go tuck the little monsters in early. Jonathan is so funny. Jonathan knows how to tell time, and now the baby starts to know 8:00 means bedtime. So if it's 7 something, mommy, it's not my bedtime yet. Yeah, Jonathan will have a fit. It's not time. We don't give a damn today. You going to sleep. So that is it for today. Keep me on life support and cut me open, because you never know. Like, if it's, I'm trying to find a word, not medical neglect. It's, oh, God. Oh. Where the doctor is at fault. As soon as I press stop recording, the word is gonna come to me. I hate that. Oh boy, it's right there. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Cut me open. Keep me on life support forever. After they keep me on life support forever and insurance denies the many appeals you put in, go ahead, cut me open to find out why the hell I was like that in the first place. But like I said, please, if you get a chance, this is the name that you're gonna put in the search box. It is Dr. Mehmet Oz, and this is the story of Ruby. This is honestly the shortest video I've ever done. So why not watch the story?
Ruby was talking.
Hold on. Let me get it.
We woke up that morning. We were anxious. We were like waiting for that day. We were so excited to welcome our baby girl.
Ruby had just gone through a routine C-section, and both mother and baby were fine.
We went to the recovery room, and as we're hooking her up to the monitors, Ruby was talking.
I remember them bringing the baby to me and my husband. And I remember turning around and looking at Dr. Kanor. I said, my nose feels really stuffy. That's all I remember.
Ruby stopped breathing. She became unconscious. We immediately applied oxygen, and we raced back to the C-section room.
How we moved that bed as quickly as we did, I don't even know. Somehow we got it out one door, down the hallway, and into another door.
All this happened within a minute's time.
What was going through my head was, God, don't let her die.
Yeah, they got emotional. They were crying.
I don't remember it going black. It was such an easy transition. You feel like you're in a tunnel. It's very close to you. I was flowing in it. I remember it feeling like all around me.
We called in for more help.
Within seconds, there was a team of people working on Ruby.
Several highly trained anesthesiologists, the intensivists, the nurses, and other support team began resuscitation and CPR immediately.
Yep. I'm not with that DNR shit.
To save this woman's life.
We knew right away this is one of two things. A massive pulmonary embolism or a massive amniotic fluid embolism, usually diagnosed at autopsy, at death.
Watching Ruby's life possibly ending, it was heart-wrenching.
When you're there, there's such a feeling of like tranquility. You're such a peace. And I remember at some point seeing the spiritual being. And I knew at that point that that was the essence of my father. He passed away 7 years ago.
My hair's in my mouth.
There wasn't anybody in the room who at some point was not in tears.
We had done everything that we could do, and her heart had stopped.
The family came in to say goodbye, and they stayed for 10 to 15 minutes, and it was beyond emotional.
Huh.
My husband said, you were gray, you were cold. You weren't there.
When they left the room, we stopped resuscitation.
Ruby was pulseless for 45 minutes.
Pulseless for 45 minutes.
And we were seconds away from removing all supportive care.
Don't remove.
It was at that time Dr. Lutfi said stop.
Don't remove.
I remember wanting to move. This being was like, no, you're going to go back. It's not your time.
And we looked at the monitors, and she began to have a heartbeat and a blood pressure on her own without any assistance.
The science of what happened, there's not an explanation.
Ruby has no brain damage, no heart damage, no bruising, no broken ribs, which is amazing.
The next day, Ruby was talking, was holding her baby. It was a miracle of God.
I believe a higher power stepped in and lent a hand.
I don't know why I deserved it, because there's many mothers that die all the time. Every moment that I have with my kids, I savor them. Because you just don't know if you're going to have the next one. I'm so grateful.
On that note, God is good. Day 6. See you tomorrow.